basically, I opened up to a friend who said maybe you should go to the doctors. Yes, I was put on antidepressants for a while. It was like the fuse box suddenly worked in my brain, and now I'm not on them anymore. The thing that stopped me going to the doctors at first and asking for help, two things. One, I felt like a failure. If I was having to go to the doctors, the few people I'd mentioned about that sort of thing too, you're going to be one of those zoned out zombie women. Why you're not strong enough? Why aren't you coping by yourself? That's nonsense. Don't listen to anybody who tells you that. It is nonsense, because they don't understand what's going on in your head. And also, I was worried about it being on my doctor's record.
And how it affects you with work.
And how it would affect me with work. But you know what? It was the best thing I ever did. Like I say, I'm not on them now. They helped me through a little moment in my life.
So it's almost like there's darkness and then there's a light. A light comes on that allows you then to see through. Through that dark place.
What's really interesting is I'd never suffered from depression before. Since I've had that, I've had moments since then where I've had dark dips moments, and I've had dark moments. Anybody who's followed my life in any way through the weekly magazines knows that I've had various peaks and troughs, shall we say. But what I do now is and to pick up on what you said before the break, I treat my brain like I do my body. I go to the gym because I want to be fit, healthy and well. So now I treat my brain with the same way. And if I feel like I'm dipping a little bit, it sounds like hocus-pocus nonsense, but I practice mindfulness every day. I meditate, and I stop and take a step back. It works! It works!
Can I quickly just say one thing? Also, I think the other thing we need to get across is that actually vulnerability is strength. And that it is strong to be vulnerable, and so often we make people feel embarrassed about seeming weak when actually it's strong.
I'm really lucky, June, that I now have a partner who is 100% behind me, and he notices as well when I'm starting to dip a wee bit, in the same way that I notice when he does. He's a big alpha male, and he was too embarrassed to admit he has low times. And between us, we work through it together. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a partner, it can be a friend, but kind of keep an eye out for each
together.
We don't make any noises. There's no noises.
There's noises for something else, isn't there?
Around the back later and explain to you about mindfulness. It's easy meditation.
It is. You know that feeling you get when you come out, when you have a cigarette and you stand for a minute and you go, it's like that without the fag. That's what it feels like.
Are you up for trying it?
Oh, I'm up for anything.
Good.
And do you know that I've heard that about you.